Hello and welcome to our E-invoicing Updates series. In this video, I'll be giving a brief summary of what's been going on over the past month in the e-invoicing world. Let's get started. The General Tax Administration in Angola announced a new phased approach to e-invoicing that marks a major step forward in the country's digital tax transformation. This new mandate will apply to most supplies of goods and services and is directly tied to Angola's SAFTI regime, which has been in place since 2019. The first compliance deadline is in September 2025, targeting large taxpayers with annual turnover above 25 million kwanzas. Then, 1 year later in September 2026, all other VAT registered taxpayers will be required to comply. Bulgaria has formally introduced SAFTI reporting starting January 1st, 2026. This requirement begins with large enterprises and will be gradually expanded to cover all businesses by 2030. Under SAFTI, businesses must submit accounting and transactional data in a structured digital format, therefore improving transparency and streamlining tax audits. This move aligns Bulgaria with OECD and EU standards and signals a long-term commitment to digital tax transformation. Denmark has postponed the final release of its updated e-invoicing format OIO UBL 3.0. Originally set for April, the new target is October 2025. Mandatory adoption for all NIM-handle users begins November 15, while support for version 2.1 ends in May 2026. Key features include support for invoice responses, improved E-16931 alignment, and updated syntax and mappings. Businesses should prepare for the switch. Germany continues its federal push for B2G e-invoicing. In Rheinland-Pfalz, electronic invoicing became mandatory on April 1st, 2025 for all public contracts. Invoices must be submitted in X-Rechnung, Zugfeld, or PEPL-BIS formats, and businesses must pre-register on the state portal. Meanwhile, Hessen has added an e-invoicing portal to its existing email option, allowing larger invoice submissions up to 100 MB, a big help for complex billing. Greece has postponed its e-transport mandate under the MyData framework. The changes affect the two-phase rollout. For Phase A, consignment no transmission becomes mandatory for larger businesses from June 2nd and for all others from December 1st. Phase B, focused on full tracking of goods movement, is now mandatory from December 1st for all in-scope taxpayers. This extension gives businesses more time to prepare their systems for digital transport compliance. Hungary has launched a national VIDA implementation survey supported by KPMG and the National Tax and Customs Administration. The aim is to collect feedback from companies, accountants, and tax advisors to shape Hungary's response to upcoming EU-wide mandates. From 2030, electronic invoicing and real-time reporting will become mandatory for all intra-EU B2B transactions. Invoices must be in a structured format only, with PDF files no longer accepted. The Ivory Coast is launching its nationwide electronic invoicing system known as FNE and RNE. Starting April 1st, 2025, taxpayers under the normal real regime must issue digital invoices. Other regimes follow between June and September. The system applies across B2B, B2C, and B2G transactions. Poland has confirmed its KSEF mandatory e-invoicing timeline. Large taxpayers must comply by February 2026, all others by April 2026, and digitally excluded businesses by January 2027. By June 2025, the government will release KSEF 2.0, complete with updated formats and public APIs. Poland is also introducing a new offline mode, mobile app, and grace periods for penalties. Slovakia has announced plans to roll out PEPL-based B2B e-invoicing nationwide. The decentralized model enables businesses to exchange structured invoices via certified access points. Buyer consent is no longer required, and local ERP providers are encouraged to become certified PEPL gateways. Vietnam's Decree 70/2025, effective June 1st, introduces major reforms. Foreign e-commerce providers can now issue e-invoices. Invoice issuance timelines are standardized, including next-day rules for exported goods. New mandates apply to cash register-connected e-invoices in high-volume sectors. Digital signatures must be added on issuance day or the next. Cancellations are no longer permitted, only mutual corrections with signed agreements are allowed. Following the approval of VIDA reforms, the European Standards Organization (CEN) is updating the EN16931 e-invoicing standard. The new version will support VIDA's 2030 requirements and is expected by September 2025. Revisions include changes to the semantic data model, syntax bindings, and extension methodology. This will lay the foundation for consistent, structured e-invoicing across all EU member states.